Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And what is the end of Dead Money for sure. This episode has to be the last one. So you can open this door. Nope. Just disengage. Let me hack this thing. If I can. Do I not have a programmer's digest? Yes. Transcribing. Tranquility. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. No, I don't want to do that. Is there really no way to open this door? Alright. Well, let's see. I should be able to... Yeah, I can get this done in this episode. So, like this. Bear keys. To Vera, if you're reading this, my fears as an apology. I hope you realize that my last words were meant to you. If so, they have led you here, and this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant for me. They've trapped me here. I've extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy for you, and I am sorry for all I put you through in my silence, or in silence. I know you do not love me. You did not mean any malice in what you did. I know about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier. For what it's worth, I'm glad you told me yourself, and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. I do not think either one of you realized what your addiction stemmed from, however, and that is a tragedy in this. I suspect the world would not have believed you regardless, so I respect your desire to keep it from others. When first building this villa, this casino, I meant it for you. As the world seemed to race headlong towards war, it became a part of my desire to protect you. The loans, the funding I poured into the casino's construction, I knew it would not matter when war came for us. It was my means of creating a shelter, a defense in the world if the world was bombarded in radiation and bombs. When Dean revealed his plans inadvertently through our introduction, I realized what had happened. How I had been tricked. For a time, my thoughts were dark. I changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap, as I knew the first one to enter would be Dean. He would die down here, and it would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I have tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I'll do one last check on the pipes. He fell down by the edge of the outside platform to see if anything can be done. I fear it is useless. If you come down here, do not access my personal accounts entry. It contains only a message for Dean, and it will seal the door, and you will have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed, and it will lock in place. There should be enough in the vault to sustain you until help arrives. I've ensured that there is enough medical supplies down here to keep you comfortable. The hologram should defend the casino from any attackers, and a hologram beacon in the villa will broadcast an emergency signal so others know that you are here. When danger is past, rescue will come. I hope you are able to read this and know that I have loved you. Frederick Sinclair. There we go.
You're in the vault, finally. After all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else. There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
Side behind images and screens, I see.
Hiding? Hardly. Trapped. You think you were the first one to unlock the casino door? No, I did it. With other hands, other bodies. After that, the casino wouldn't let go. Once I was locked in, no way out. Until your Pip-Boy signal came to life in the villa. Then things changed. And here you are.
Now that I'm here, are you coming down? Wait. You got a lot of questions to answer for.
Do I? For what? Your greed? Curiosity? You came here on your own. No one held a gun to your head. I've seen your Pip-Boy archives, your map markers and notes. You picked up the Sierra Madre signal just as I did. You couldn't resist. So if you feel I have a lot to answer for, no. The blame isn't on my shoulders. Might as well have put the collar on yourself.
How'd you access my Pip-Boy?
You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. They are designed to obey us. The Pip-Boy's operating system has vulnerabilities. Advantages to those who've studied its construction, even superficially. It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who wears it. And that's how you were caught.
You sure needed it to escape.
Proud that you have one? I can hear the superiority. That thing on your wrist. It's a convenience. It tells you where to go, what to do. Dulls your brain. It may have helped you find the Sierra Madre broadcast, but it's just as much a crutch today as it was in the old world.
Before this goes any further, I had questions.
Curious? You must be. We have time now that you've done your work. And our interactions have been too one-sided, even for my tastes.
What do you want from the Sierra Madre?
What do I want? Weapons, security, a citadel of my own. The Madre is all these things. It's a fortress, a weapon, a chance to begin again. Once I unlock its archives, I can carve the Mojave into any shape I choose.
I don't understand how an old world casino helps you do any of that.
The cloud is unique in my travels. Its proximity to the Sierra Madre isn't a coincidence. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. It can be used to preserve other old world relics, and cleanse them at the same time. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the Big Empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre got holograms working properly.
Big Empty. Properly? Are you kidding me?
The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding light in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one is a portable army. Arm it. Anyone stands against you dies.
If you secure that, that's all you want?
No. There's one last thing I want from the Sierra Madre. Its bounty. The machines that fill its streets, its corridors. They provide almost anything. Perhaps in the pre-war era they were commonplace, things to dismiss. Now they are far more valuable. You know it. They helped keep you alive.
Can't argue that.
Sources of food, supplies, medical assistance, ammo, make more callers, even print currency. Make a nation. The cloud allows me to wipe the slate clean. Callers ensure cooperation. Holograms, defense. The vending machines provide everything else. The Sierra Madre can kill nations and build them, using its technology with the right applications.
Something else I wanted to know.
Ask. You still have time.
Oh, that was right. How'd you find this place?
It started with a setback. Fires, blood. Beneath the sun. A sun so close you could touch it.
Just talking about Helios
Moments
1.
like that, however, failures, can provide the brightest clarity.
What happened next?
After that, I wandered alone. Saw the storms of the divide. Walked among the ciphers of the West. Traveled to the Big Empty. I heard the signal. The woman's voice, the Sierra Madre, promising a chance to begin again, reverse my fortunes. All nonsense. I tracked the signal, came here, scouted the city, using other hands, kept dying on me, killing each other. You got the farthest of all.
Where'd you get the colors?
The callers, they're pre-war tech. I suspect this great land had compliance issues before the war. It's one of a series of models. The one in your neck? Special. Easier to make adjustments. Unreliable in other ways, notably radio interference.
The pre-war tech, where'd you get them?
A place far from here called the Big Empty. Almost didn't make it out. There were two others there. A woman and a man, a courier. The woman was familiar. The other? I don't know what happened to them.
Never heard of the place you're talking about. I have.
Big Empty's a treasure box. A scientific graveyard of old world misery. Like the Sierra Madre, there's treasures there, sleeping. Some awake. The holorifle, the Saturnite alloy, the hologram technology, hibernation chambers, securitrons, the collars. Even the suits attached to those things, stalking the villa. That's only the surface of what's there. Right now, the Sierra Madre is what I want.
Oh. Something else I wanted to know. You're nothing more than a killer that aspires to mass murder.
You think I'm a murderer? If I was, I'd have set off your collar long ago. The collar ensures compliance, encourages cooperation. Think about it. Would you truly have gotten into the casino without those collars? No. Human nature is against us, always. Did you know that I had to keep adjusting the collars? Keep changing the rules to make this moment possible?
What are you talking about?
Every time, even with collars clutched at their necks, they would betray each other, kill each other to get inside the Sierra Madre. It was insanity. They could have had it all. It was so close. And they kept turning on each other, again and again. Cracking the Sierra Madre was difficult, but cracking greed, that was more difficult. So the dead man switches within.
So you answered madness with madness?
When your life is tied to another's, sacrifice and cooperation, they can be conditioned, learned, and you can focus on the matter at hand. Greed can be beaten, contained, controlled. You know it better than anyone, or I hope you do. It doesn't matter.
Oh. How'd you get me here again?
Everyone asks that. It only takes putting a collar on one to begin the chain. One with a collar may chain another, and that one another. Had traps all over the waist. The chain ends with a super mutant. Although with him, the collar wasn't even necessary. He only needed guidance.
Someone else with a collar placed one on me? Who?
The mutant. He swallowed one of the collars. After that, he was mine. The collar wasn't even necessary. All his kind, they exist to be given orders. They're soldiers, simple, stupid. I asked him to fetch, and he did, even without the threat of death. Even when I stopped speaking to him, he continued to leave the villa, gather victims from the man-traps out of habit. He must have found you in one of them. If so, he's probably forgotten. He only remembers my voice. He put the collar on you, dragged you here, because he doesn't know any better. It's in his nature, greedy and childlike.
If Doug put a collar on me, why didn't he say so? He did, though.
Dog? Huh. Appropriate. It's what I called him. You've met him. You know why he forgot. His brain was ruined by FEV. His memory, wreckage. He may know the way back. Somewhere. Deep down. I doubt it. He tracks by smell and instinct. Still, he could be trained.
Do you know how to get out of here?
Of course. I walked all this way. If you're worried, I'll give you a map back or show you the way out when this is all over.
Let me just make sure I exhausted everything in his dialogue. Oh! Okay. Alright, that one bugged. Okay. None of them... Something else I wanted to know. Alright, fine. Now that I'm here, you coming down?
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. Not again. I can wait. Afford to be careful. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to chance.
I'll find a way to unlock the secret of this vault, take them for myself.
You've gotten far. Any farther, try to breach the vault, you become a corpse. What's inside is mine. Anyone else touches it, tries to take it from me, they'll answer for it.
I already managed to unlock the elevator and get down here before you. Better hurry.
This casino is in some caravan safe, and the lock that secures the Sierra Madre vault doesn't hold all its secrets.
So there is a lock. Good. Wasn't sure until you said so.
Find a way inside? You can try. The Sierra Madre is a patient thing, and it has outlasted many who've come to its doors. The punishment often equals the reward for those without the foresight to see what's in store. I'll let you test the security. See how you stand up.
You know the Sierra Madre's a huge combination lock. Me, I've almost cracked it.
I've had enough of others stealing from me.
I'm coming down. Forget the Sierra Madre security. I'll find you myself. Try to break into the vault, I'll set off the caller.
Alright, now... This is tricky. I'm going to try to do the harder ending for this DLC. So basically you can either fight him... Or... Oh shit, I have to close this door. Oh, okay, did. Good. You can either try to fight him... Or you can escape. And he'll get locked in when you leave with the elevator. Let's see if I can do this fast enough. Oh, forgot about that. Fuck, wrong way. This way. Oh shit.
What's this? Alarms. What? You think you can run? This entire structure is mine, Commander. Security, weapons, all. You think you've always lied? You can't. You're the one who always were.
Just doing that gets him locked in the vault. Cool. Alright, so now that I've gotten everything from this DLC, I can crank things up to 92. There really isn't a need for some of them. This one 92. Energy weapons, barter, speech. Put medicine. And I'll get toughness. That's it. I locked him inside the vault. Let's see what I had in here. So I'll take that, don't need that. One of those, what the heck, I'll take one of those, that, those. Yeah, I'm over encumbered. And I'm gonna leave. Sierra Madre. From the Sierra Madre back to the Mojave Wasteland, you are certain you'll never be able to go out. Are you sure you want to stay? Actually, let me make up a backup save just in case, but this should roll straight to credits.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the caller's silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him. After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. It was difficult for the voice to remember the two it once was. There was the beast, Dog, consumed by hunger. And the other in reverse, the one consumed by control. Both were driven by need for the other. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. All that happened at the Sierra Madre was a faint memory to the new personality, like a flickering light in the clouds of the mind. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears. The battle between the two couriers, beneath the torn skies and the old world flag, each bearing a message for the other. And the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag, at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
We all have. The legend, the curses.
Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts. Beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part. It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
And fade to black. And that's it. So now, So slow. So what this does is every 3 days, this is the thing I mentioned before, it gives you 100 chips and a voucher. This place itself, so this you can do every few days and you get another cloud residue jar. Some junk, a lot of books. Oh, there's a Dean's Electronics, I didn't know that. Okay, I'll read that. Bam, repair up by 4. Neato. Father Elijah's robes. Okay, so I'm gonna put all the junk I don't want to keep with me. Oop. Here for the time being. Like that, like that. Those bars are heavy. The bars are worth so much at max barter value that... Where are they? They're worth like 10,000 a piece. That there isn't even a vendor you could just straight... Well, no, actually, there's guys in the Divide you can sell them to. But it's unlikely the places you're going to use it, it's going to actually make a difference. Let's see. See, now I can buy all these things. I'm going to get some stim packs. Actually, I'm going to buy some... Actually, wait. First of all, do the rest of the stuff. Okay, analyzing. Download holo message. Automated message. Oh, this is the thing saying... This is explaining why you have the voucher and the chips there. Now, that holotape I just got is important for something else later on. Let's see. Recycle those. And then... I forget what the good one is. It's optimized, right? Yeah. Same thing with microfusions. Yeah. Spooky book. Now if I go back up here, as soon as I hit the stairs, maybe? There, all my stuff is back. So now... Yeah, that's way better. So my lucky shades and my recon beret. That, I don't need this plasma pistol anymore. I'll be getting... Actually, I'll keep the plasma pistol. That's my long range. That's my long range. So get that. I don't need nearly all of these. 5 should be enough. Steaks I don't need. Red water. Don't need the carry on me. I need 1 stealth boy usually. Repair kits I'll hold on to. What else? Look at all those pre-war mummies. God. That's ridiculous. Alright, and now... Let's see, so I'm gonna get some more weapon repair kits. I want 100. I'll get another... What did I have? 8? Get 1 more. Oh. Turn those so I get 1,000 more chips. The order is always so weird. It's never the same. And the rest I'm gonna use on stim packs. Yeah. Oh, laser rifle. Cool. Alrighty, so that does it for Dead Money. So the next DLC will be Honest Hearts, and I'll begin that in the next episode. I don't think I need any prep work. I can just jump straight into it. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.